Hello, everybody. This is Kyrix, and Happy New Year to everybody. I would have made a video that would have released yesterday, but things kept getting away from me, and you know how it is. I basically left and went to my friend's house with some other friends to just celebrate New Year's. And New Year's resolution. I have one. It's simple, it's kind of stupid, and it's more than a little cheesy and cliche, but it's basically my New Year's resolution is to make this channel better, to make it as good as I can and keep improving it. And in layman's terms, what this means is number one, I'm going to be resuming uploads fairly soon. I'm going to start, I just unlocked the ability to do scheduled uploads so that I can just say, well, Walking Dead's completely uploaded. It'll go up on these days. It's not, by the way, but it will be. What is completely uploaded right now is the Resident Evil Redemption run, which is going up Saturdays, I want to say. And Walking Dead, a lot of it's uploaded, but not all of it yet. And it goes up on Mondays, and I'm going to do that with a couple other things too. Like Tomb Raider still has to go up. And going to put up the other stuff that I started upload, never finished. I'm going to be doing Let's Watches. I'm actually in the process of recording two different series right now, plus a third one with a friend, which we need to find time to get back to. But hopefully those won't kill my ability to do scheduled uploads. It might not, simply because I'm not monetizing them. I don't really intend to monetize any of my videos unless it does it automatically, in which case I'll probably turn it off. Other things, I intend to try to find some new artists, because the ones I have aren't talking to me for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's not like I'm bombarding them with requests or that I haven't paid them, because I've only made one request of both of my artists and paid them promptly, you know? Before I even got the picture, in fact, which I think you're supposed to do. Um, to be fair, though, to any artists out there, I don't exactly have a lot of cash to go around. And your prices and your quality are going to depend on how many pictures I can get and how often, you know? Because if you can do something similar to the two pictures I already have of my Larvitar, one as a Larvitar and one as a pony, then if you can do something like that, but it's going to cost me 40 or 50 bucks, I might manage that once every month or two, maybe. Because I'm going to want to do a lot of art for a lot of different projects. And you may hear a little snippy sound. It's one of my things. I clip my nails a lot, and I'm doing it now. I shouldn't be. It's kind of unprofessional of me, but screw it. It's a New Year's video. This isn't a Let's Play. Meanwhile, if you can put something like that out, that kind of picture out, for the range of like 10 to 20 bucks, I could maybe do one or more every month, you know? And I have a lot of things I want this little Larvitar to be into. But step one, to be my artist, you have to be willing and able to draw Pokemon. Because this is my avatar, this Larvitar, and he will be in everything I ask drawn. Um, Being good in a lot of other fields is recommended. For example, one of the things is going to be Gundams. Can you draw Gundams? You know, can you draw anime styles? Can you match or make it look similar to this or that? Like Inuyasha, can you do that style? I'm probably not going to do a Let's Watch of Inuyasha because that's a long series, but anything's possible. Um, IGPX, can you do the IGPX style? Can you do the mechs? You know, can you do G Gundam, which is the Gundam series that I'm doing with my friend? Things like that, because those are going to be what I'm going to be asking for. So if any of you are artists and looking to make some extra money on a somewhat inconsistent basis, then let me know. I will say one thing. I will not guarantee when I'm going to be ordering stuff, but when I do order it, I will have the payment. It's not going to be, oh, well, I can pay you here or there. I won't make the order unless I have the payment for whatever your fee costs. And when I have it, I set it aside and don't touch it, you know. Worst case scenario, we might talk about it and I'll say, I'll have it for you on the 3rd of next month or whenever it is I get paid. Because if the 3rd falls on a Saturday, I get it sooner. But that's the way I go. Is I always allocate my money a month in advance, so that's how that's going to work. So any artists out there looking to make a couple extra bucks now and then, or a lot on a very rare cases, then let me know. Because again, if you're a decent artist or a good artist and willing to work cheap, you can make a lot of money in sheer bulk, in that I will order lots of stuff from you. Or you can make one or two every couple months and get a lot of money all at once, which is the case of the Larvitar you're seeing here. My friend charged me basically, I want to say it was 50 in New Zealand dollars, which translated like 44, 48 for me. And if she were still drawing art for me, it would have been a case of me getting maybe one picture every 3 or 4 months kind of thing. Because that's a lot of money for me to set aside given my funding. The one who did the pony Larvitar, which you'll have to look on some of my other videos to see, because he doesn't show up as often because he's for specific projects. He's for pony stuff, and I haven't been doing that in a while. But he was done by another artist, C-Puff, and she charged 10 for him. If I could get a hold of her and convince her to do more art for me, I would have had anywhere from 1 to 5 pictures every month at that price, you know? So I'd run her very busy, but she'd also get 10 to 50 bucks a month out of me for doing it, you know? And that's the thing is, for the most part, I'm not going to nag you about it. As long as you get it done within a month, I'll probably leave you alone about it. Or I might say, oh, could you add this whenever you get the time? Give me an estimation. See, that's the thing, is give me an estimate on a thing. Like if you say, oh, it's going to take me 2 weeks, then 2 weeks I'll check. And unless I get the runaround like 6 times, you're probably not going to hear me complain too much, you know? Because, trust me, I know what it's like trying to deliver something on time. And mine doesn't even involve, oh, I gotta get the picture just right, or I gotta get the colors just right. Mine's as simple as, oh, I've gotta play Resident Evil for 20 minutes while talking. And I can't even manage to do that. So I know what it's like to have various things intrude on your schedule. So I'm not too demanding in that regard. But, again, contact with artists, very much appreciated. So yeah, I want to get some new art for the channel for various projects. Maybe, I think I'm in a position where I can do it. Maybe get custom thumbnails for projects, I don't know. Maybe get a banner designed, that would be nice. You know, spice up the channel a little bit. Again, bringing a variety of content, assuming I don't get copyright slammed for it, and I don't think I will because I'm not planning anything huge or mainstream or anything like that. It's simple stuff that's like 10, 20 years old, you know, that no one even gives a shit about making money about anymore kind of things. Um, or just stuff that has been proven that they don't copyright flag for. And I want to do Let's Watches of those, which some of it's going to be me. Like, I'll spoil it now. I'm doing Reboot and Extreme Ghostbusters. And if you want to know anything about why I'm doing those, check out This Week in Kyrix, which will be airing on Wednesday. I think it's the 7th? Yeah, the 7th of January, Wednesday the 7th. And it'll be on YouTube along with Daily Motion, and I'm starting a whole new season of it, so new little project in Minecraft on This Week in Kyrix, and I'll talk all about the projects, where I am with them, why I'm doing them, and so on. And so those are 2 things. I'm working on hopefully starting to save up money for a 3DS capture card. Wish me luck, it'd be nice. And so many things I want to do. And like I said, we'll see. Sorry about the yawn. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm working on, like I said, uploading the stuff I have and recording new stuff Once all the stuff I have is uploaded, I won't do uploads for a while, so I can build up a backlog so I can get to a place where I'm consistently uploading things. And assuming I still have my scheduled upload feature by that point, I will just chunk whole projects. Like, let's say I'm doing Mana Khemia. Let's say Mana Khemia runs 62 videos, for example. I will upload all 62 of those videos and set them to upload on whatever day, and then those projects will go up like clockwork. I want to get it to the point where if my computer were to crash for 3 months, the only way you'll even have a clue that it happened is because I stop replying to comments. Because it will completely uninterrupt my service. I want my uploads to go up uninterrupted to the point where I don't have to contribute to them because they're already up, you know? Because sometimes, it's very rare because I'm always home, but sometimes situations arise where I can't upload, or I forget, or I just can't get on to do it. It's more common with Dailymotion because as much as I love it, the mass uploader sometimes eats things. The good news is it's as simple as hitting the retry button to try again. And for the record, I wish Dailymotion had a scheduled uploader, and I wish YouTube had a mass uploader. And if the two things could come together, it'd be perfect, because then I could schedule all my uploads and upload them from my screen, instead of having to do the YouTube bullshit where I sit on there and maybe the upload will freeze and I'll have to start the whole thing over again. Because that's what I love about Dailymotion, is if I have to turn off the uploader, I can pick up right where I left off without having to put in any info. I don't have to type anything. Don't have to select stuff. But yeah, so New Year's resolution: get some art, bring some Let's Watches, record more Let's Plays, get more co-commentators, get more collaborative projects. Because that's the thing. I'm pretty open. If you're someone who's just starting out on Let's Playing, or someone who is a big Let's Player and wants to help out a newbie, much appreciated, I'll do collab stuff. And that's the thing. It's not even as long as it's a game I'm capable of. It doesn't have to be something I'm good at. I'll sit there and lose my ass. I don't care. Like I'm reasonably bad at the Sonic games, but I have a bunch of the Sonic collection on my Sega collection thing. Like I have a couple Sonic games on there. I also have a couple on here. Like you say, hey, you want to do Sonic 2? I can play Sonic 2 on the PS3. I'll probably lose, but I'll do it. I just want to do collaboratives, because every collaborative project you do builds a connection in the community. Like, that's what happened with Henri Star, Mario Yoshi, a couple other people. And I'm sorry if I don't remember your names off the top of my head. It's just that some of you I've only worked with on one project. And especially if you just came in on the Mystery Dungeon project, situations have arisen to make it so that that's difficult for me to keep track of. And I'm trying to get around to it, I promise. I know I keep saying that, but I am making the attempt. Part of it is the fact that I'm getting through this brand new computer, and I'm still getting this little bastard set up and getting caught up with all... I still haven't moved half my files from the old one over here. They're still kind of sitting in limbo right now. But all those people that several with, I'm friends with and talk to on a regular basis, started because we were on one collaborative project, and now we collaborate. I do stuff with Henri all the time. Either offline, just playing Pokemon together. He'll get me a bunch of trades. We'll battle. We'll talk Pokemon. We'll talk about exciting things that excite us about new games coming out. Doing other projects like I got to get in touch with Mario Yoshi again because it's been a while. But we were gonna do some Nintendo and Super Nintendo games together. I think we were gonna play Joe and Mac together as a collaborative thing. We just gotta sort it out mechanically. I mean, I want to do collaborative stuff. That's the whole reason I got into this. And I don't necessarily have to know you just to do it. Just send me a message. Hey, are you interested in doing this? We'll work out the details. If details can be worked out, I'm game. I'll try it. I want to play with people. The only thing I ask is please speak English. It's the only language I know. It's not even I'm American, you got to speak English. You got to speak English because otherwise I'm not going to understand a damn word you say. I know maybe 60 words from about 8 different languages put together. And I can't string a sentence together in any of those languages that makes any kind of sense. You know, I might pick out one word in 1,000 you could say to me in Spanish or French or Japanese, and that's only really common words that most people know. Ironically, the language I would say I'm second most quote unquote fluent in, and I still can't speak it, is Latin, because I took Latin when I was in middle school. I didn't take Latin, I was in gifted, and Latin was part of the curriculum in there. So I've forgotten most of it, and I didn't learn a lot of it, but it turns out if you know Latin, you can figure out a lot of things if you know even a little bit of Latin. It's amazing. It really is. I thought it was so stupid when I was younger. If I could go back, I'd have paid attention and known that class, because if you speak any Latin, you know science. You can figure shit out. And I keep rambling off topic. But yes, New Year's resolution, I want to make this channel better. Main goals: get more Let's Plays up, get some Let's Watches up, get some new collaborative partners, make some new friends on here, and maybe hit 200 subscribers. I hit the magic number last year, 2014. I hit 100. I never thought I'd hit 100. I think I was at like 20 or 30 when I left YouTube, and then all of a sudden I'm in like high double digits, and then one day, bam, triple digits, and I was just amazed. I mean, I'm up to 118 as of this. And it's not unthinkable that in the span of a year I could hit 200, and I would love that, you know? So, New Year's resolution. Let's see 200 subscribers. Anyway, I'm Kyrix. You'll see me again on Wednesday where I'll talk about more shit, I'll ramble, and I'll play Minecraft in This Week in Kyrix. I am working on projects, or trying to, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.